Hello Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a quick general reading for something that you're not expecting, but it would be in your highest benefit to expect it. So yeah, we'll see what comes out. At the end, I'm going to try to look at what might be holding you back. I'm going to try to combine these two genre of readings that I've been doing together. So let's see. So what is, I almost said Gemini, what is Sagittarius not expecting that would be in Sagittarius's highest benefit to expect? Wheel of Fortune, so something is changing. There's some sort of destiny involved in this. Okay, so this is also the end of a cycle that you've been in. Please show me more about what Sagittarius is not expecting about this. Mother of Cups. Okay, so something that is emotionally fulfilling for you. So something is coming full circle for you. Something, it could be a desire of yours. Okay, what is happening with this? For Sagittarius, the Empress. So some sort of abundance is coming in, is what I'm feeling from this. There's some sort of moment of receiving. Okay, what is, I know it's abundance, but what about this is unexpected? Why is this unexpected for Sagittarius? This could even be motherhood. Something that is destined for you. Oh wow, okay, so it's unexpected because it's like something that you've been looking at, and it's like it's something you want, and you know that there's like endless possibilities with it, but it's something that you feel like you have yet to be able to start or receive the opportunity of it, like the actual new beginning of it. So there's something that maybe that you've been waiting for, is kind of what it feels like. You've been waiting for something to get off the ground, especially with the threes. But with the threes here, there's also indicating that there's some sort of catalyst in the situation. There's some sort of, especially with the Empress, there's some sort of like there's something pushing the situation currently, or that it's going to push the situation to expand what you see as possible, is what I'm feeling here with the Three of Wands. There's endless possibilities in the situation, or there's endless potential of this situation, is what I'm specifically feeling. It could be with a group of others. This could be with others, with somebody else. Like if this is motherhood for you, this is like two people coming together to like create another, with the threes here as well. You're adding someone to your soul tribe, or bringing you are, what's the word for it? You're like meeting a member of your soul tribe, or like, I can't think of the word for it. Like bringing in, you're initiating a member of your soul tribe into your experience. But this is something that you've looked at, like specifically looked at and like maybe dreamed of, or like it's something that you desire. So there's some sort of catalyst for the opportunity here. So let's see, let me pull the other deck. We'll get some clarifiers. Okay. So how is Sagittarius going to feel as this comes in? How is Sagittarius going to feel as this comes in? This is definitely some like sacred, divine feminine energy here. Okay, wow, the Ace of Pentacles again. Oh, wow. Okay, so first of all, there's something that comes in that you're gonna feel kind of confused. You're gonna feel kind of like, oh my gosh, there's so many options. What's the best option? What's the best path? What's the best way to go about this? How should we do this? This is some sort of decision. You're gonna have to make a decision on some sort of options that you kind of feel a little confused on. You like know that there's some sort of situation where you see that there's so many different outcomes that could come of some certain situation, and it feels high stakes is kind of what it feels like. It feels high stakes, something that you've wished for, that you've wanted, and you have known that it's something that would be really fulfilling for you, but there's something where maybe you feel like one wrong move and I could lose this, or it won't go the way I expect, or you're just gonna feel like maybe a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of decisions that you have to make, maybe, or just like the amount of things that you kind of have to use your discernment for, like what's right for me, what's not right for me. But the Ace of Pentacles is here again. So this offer is kind of tangible. It's kind of in your face. It's kind of obvious. It's like an obvious opportunity. It's an obvious new beginning. It's like an obvious moment, but it's something you wished for. It's wishes coming in. You're going to feel really grateful for it specifically. There's some like extreme abundance energy here, of course, like obviously, like if you know the tarot cards, like this is extreme abundant energy, and it's something that you wished for specifically. So you're going to feel really fulfilled. You're going to feel really grateful. You're going to feel like you're just going to be like thanking the universe, really, or whatever higher power you look up to. So what is this catalyst? What is this catalyst that Sagittarius is not expecting? The Empress. Wow. Okay, so someone's definitely finding out that they're pregnant. So odd, but there's some sort of there's like an actual moment, is specifically what I'm feeling, where you're gonna feel kind of like boss energy. Like you're gonna feel like really like you succeed in some way. Like there's some sort of evidence of success, and you're gonna feel kind of like on top of the world, kind of like on your throne, like in your like where you belong, or you feel as though you belong here. It's like you feel like you're flourishing. This is like a really good reading. Okay, so show me more about this catalyst. What is this for Sagittarius? Is there any specific details that would help Sagittarius decipher if this is their situation? Okay. Ooh, what is this one? This one fell into my lap separately. Okay, so there's some like something you've been doing, or something that you're going to be doing, where you're going to be getting yourself out of a bad situation, or out of a bad mindset, or out of a bad like vibration, or just out of a bad situation in general, to better times, to something that's more for you. You made some sort of move towards what's true to you, what you truly want. There's some sort of move that you made. And oh wow, the Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah, so this is you've been on some form of journey with this. You've been I kind of want to say going through something with this, or you've been putting work towards this. You've been working on it. The Empress and the Empress. And like you've gone through like some sort of cycle with this, where something you like got word that something needed to transform, or something needed to change, or something needed to go, or the universe did it for you. The Wheel of Fortune did it for you, ended something for you, and you took yourself out of something that was, it could have been something that was stable, something that was stagnant. You got yourself out of something stagnant and went towards this, I guess I want to say went towards the death energy, and kind of accepted change, or, you know, it's going to be different for everyone, because, you know, everyone at different levels like might be resisting change, like, and, you know, people can be extremely resisting change, or they can just like a little bit be resisting change. Like there's all different levels like that people could be resisting change, but it was went for either way, like whether it was forced or you went for it. And it might have taken down like this Four of Wands energy. It might have taken down something, yeah, against something that was stable but also stagnant. You moved away from it like in a brave way, or you accepted change with it in a brave way. And that's part of this catalyst. Like you may have thought that with this death energy you were going from 4, the stability of 4, and going all the way down to like 0. But maybe like it wasn't that much of a drop. And even if it was, you're at the 3 now, right? ready to come back to the fore and receive some form of stability, some form of commitment, some form of wish fulfillment in something that you desire and something that you belong in, that the universe has been showing you that you belong in it, and you've been guided to this point. So that's also something that you can take as specific to you. Like if you know that this is your situation, then you know it's your situation. If the situation, it's like it doesn't sound like you've been doing this, you've been working towards anything like this or been doing something like this, then maybe it's not your reading. But for those who have been allowing this death energy and the Wheel of Fortune to turn, and like allowing yourself to, I guess, kind of challenging yourself in a way, or kind of allowing yourself to go through things that's out of your comfort zone, really, is really the gist. Away from things that don't serve you to things that do serve you. And that's why this opportunity is showing itself. So when this opportunity comes in, what should Sagittarius focus on? When this opportunity comes in, what should Sagittarius focus on? The Chariot, going for it and kind of like accepting it, like without second guessing it, kind of is kind of what I want to say with this. Like, you know it's right for you. It's something that you specifically wished for, something that you waited for. Go for it, full force, confidently is what I'm getting with this, the Chariot. Beautiful. Such beautiful energy. Like, amazing. Okay, so yeah, let me take all of these away and I'll pull a few cards on what might be blocking Sagittarius out there. Intermission. You know, I'm expecting that it will be specific to the situation, but it also could be for people that might not have resonated with that part of the reading. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't had these two readings together yet, so. Alright, so what might be adding resistance to Sagittarius's life or blocking Sagittarius currently from receiving what they're trying to receive or experiencing something that they're trying to experience? What might be blocking Sagittarius or adding resistance to Sagittarius's life? History. So something about the past, something about how the way the past went, or it also, yeah, it's just some sort of fear that was taken from a past situation or belief system or idea of yourself that was taken from a past situation. Something about the past is holding you back. Okay, so what about this is what about this is holding Sagittarius back? Show me more details. Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of clarity that you don't have on a past situation. You're wanting an opportunity of clarity. Show me more about this with Sagittarius. Or maybe you didn't clarify something to somebody. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so you want someone to make a decision, or you want to make a decision, but you don't have the clarity, or someone wants to make the decision to give clarity. Someone is unsure. Someone's going back and forth on their opinion of some form of clarity. I'm not sure what this clarity is about. So what is this clarity about for Sagittarius? What is this clarity that Sagittarius feels as though they need or that they want to give? So it's whichever it is for you. Okay, so it's about some form of work put into something, in some form of healing. Also something that someone envisions for themselves. So someone might be wanting clarity on what will work best for them. What will, I don't know why I want to say what will work best for them. is also clarity on a situation that you had to heal from. It's a situation that you had to pause and heal from before moving forward. That might be what the clarity is wanted for moving forward. But also with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm getting some sort of effort towards something, some sort of effort. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, so the High Priestess and the Son of Swords. So what will work best for them? What, like, someone's trying to use their discernment. Someone wants to know, like someone wants to know the future of what will work best for them. What should be cut out. So there might be some fear towards what to cut out in future situations due to like going through a situation recently where you had to cut things out. So it's kind of like you're always on guard for what do I have to cut out, what's going to work, what's not going to work. So maybe you might be very like psychically on guard, like you might be like using your intuition and discernment like in overdrive, because you want to make good decisions, you want to make straight decisions, you want to make decisions that will always work out well. Okay. All right, so what should Sagittarius adjust their focus to help them release the resistance of this situation? What should Sagittarius adjust their focus to? Okay, walking away from anything that does not serve you. So this could be physically people that don't serve you. This could be walking away from the idea that you need any form of clarity, because that will release resistance towards needing this clarity. This also could be walking away from any beliefs that limit you. You might have to go through your beliefs. Maybe write down a list of the things that you believe, the things that you believe about life, about people, about yourself. Make a list of the things that you believe in general, that you believe are healthy for you, that you believe are positive beliefs and beliefs that get you farther, that help you progress, and that you believe are healthy. And in the process of making that list, you might come across belief systems that you might be like, oh wait, so that's a belief that might actually limit me. So in writing the beliefs that you believe help you, you might be able to find the beliefs that hold you back. And with the idea of that, don't write those down, because I mean, I don't usually like to write down or affirm things that are negative. So, I mean, you can write them down if you want to, but you don't have to write them down. But what I would say is take those beliefs that you found that might be a little bit limiting and write your new belief, because the only way to stop believing something is to believe something else. So you would want to believe the opposite of that, or the healthy version of it. So that's just a suggestion for those of you that might struggle with pinpointing those beliefs that might be holding you back and adding resistance to your life naturally. But this is alluding to walking away from something. There's something that's needing to be walked away from, whether that's energetically or actually. And you know what that is. You know, I don't need to clarify that, but let's get a card of advice and we'll end this. All right, what is your advice for Sagittarius going through these situations? What are your words of wisdom that Sagittarius should keep in mind when going through this, or in general? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, so it's like it's a deep soul calling. You know, especially for the first part of the reading, you know where this is, you know where you're being called to go, or at least you have an idea. And if you don't, then you might be strongly ignoring the universe and what they're trying to show you or point you towards or highlight for you. So this is definitely listening to your inner being, your higher self, listening to that intuition that you're trying to call on so strongly, to continue receiving strong intuitive hits and to keep receiving information on what's best for you. You have to follow the advice that you've already received, and you have to kind of practice trusting your intuition more and more and more, no matter how small, as long as it's not coming from a place of ego where something's constantly warning you. When something's constantly warning you, that's not so much intuition, that's more ego. Unless you're trying to call upon your discernment, like, is this bad for me? Is this good for me? It's more so your intuition's going to pull you towards what is right rather than tell you don't go towards this. It's going to be like, come towards here. It's more of a positive affirmation rather than don't do this, because your ego is the one that's going to be trying to make you fearful. You know what I mean? Like, your whole house is going to burn down if you don't do this. Like, that's ego. That's ego. That's not intuition. That's not discernment. That is ego. So yes, I'm going to stop talking here, Sagittarius. Best of luck going through the situation, and much love to you as always. Bye.